Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy the Fice back at it with another Raid Shadow Legends video. But if it's your first time here, and it most likely is guys, because this is a new channel, we're at 35 subscribers guys. We're trying to push for 1,000. Definitely come show that love and support and hit that subscribe button. Come join us on Discord, come follow us on Twitch, all that good stuff guys. But yeah, this is a new channel. This is where we're going to be pushing the new content. I'm sure you guys may have seen me around before because of the old channel. We had like 5,000 subscribers, but this is where we're going to be pushing a lot of the new stuff. So definitely show that love and support. And the last but not least, I do have to say major shout outs to Dragon Champions for giving us a promo code. Guys, if you want to play an amazing game, definitely be sure to check out Dragon Champions. It's such a good game. I'm going to show you an example right now on how you can use the promo code to get some extra stuff, so check it out. This video was brought to you by Dragon Champions guys. If you wanted to support the channel but also play an amazing game, here's how you can use our promo code to help us continue further. You would go up here on the top right corner and click that cogwheel, hit use promo code, type in Fice gift, and then hit OK. And you actually get some rewards guys for doing that. So not only are you getting amazing rewards out of it, you're also supporting the channel. So definitely be sure to do this when you're playing this game. Thank you guys so much for checking that out. And also check out the Etsy link down below on the YouTube description. We have coffee mugs and t-shirts. We have more stuff on the way. So if you wanted to support the channel that way and get some cool gear, definitely be sure to check it out. Let's talk about the content we're going to talk about right now. I'm going to try to keep it as short as possible. I usually do really long 30-minute in-depth champion videos, but this one's a little slightly different. I'm going to put my 2 cents on this Great Hall thing. And then after that, I'm going to let the other video where I kind of did some discussions on this before. I feel like it should be a really good standalone video because a lot of people miss the trueness of the Great Hall. So I'm going to be talking about in the content basically why I built certain things certain ways. You'll see me, like, I'm going to actually shift my camera here, guys, so you can get an idea of what I'm talking about. But a lot of people talk about building accuracy first, and that's a really good thing to do. But you'll hear me talk about why I have crit damage at 12% here. It's because I have a farmer, guys, that's a void character. So you kind of tailor the Great Hall based on what you need. And this is my personal opinion, guys. This is how I do things. Accuracy is high priority, but if you need to get past certain things to be more efficient in the game, you definitely tailor to it in certain ways. So I'm gonna let the video give that discussion, guys, but you're gonna hear me talk about Bellower. That's my farmer. Farms on under 6 seconds, really good, and it's a tough character to actually gear. But if you use the Great Hall, it actually makes it a little bit easier for you guys. So definitely be sure to check that out. But I'm still gonna say a lot of people definitely go for an accuracy build. They go for resistance following after because you get the most bang for your buck on it. Now, the one thing I definitely wanted to talk about on bang for your buck that I didn't mention in the clip that I'm gonna mention here really quick, what I mean by that is if you look at like the later levels, you get 10 points each, which if you kind of look at how much points you get max on this, you basically, like, let's look at a perfect example. Let's look at defense. It's 1%, 1%, 1%, then it's 2%. If we go to a champion and we look at their rolls, the rolls for, like, let me go to Shiramani as a good example, just to kind of really show really quick. If you see the accuracy rolls, we did double roll on accuracy, so it was like 10 a pop. But if you see the rolls on this was 7% right off the bat. This was 2 rolls, so it's like 7 to 8% for crit damage. So if you compare how much you get on the rolls versus how much you get on putting 1 tier inside, like, defense, let's say, because it was like 1%, 1%, then 2%, you get on 1 roll here, 5%. So you're really getting half of what you get from it. If you know, if that kind of makes sense of what I'm saying, guys. In this case, you're getting 5% right off the cuff. It's the same thing with like attack percentage. It's the same idea, guys. So what I wanted to kind of really emphasize is, like, one, with accuracy, you need around 200 accuracy to be really good. The Great Hall gives you the opportunity to have up to 80, which means you only need 120 to be really decent when it comes to accuracy. But when you look at like defense and stuff, because you're only getting 2%, you're only getting half of a roll. But when you get rolls for like for accuracy and stuff, it kind of fills out to being almost 10 points at times, which is really nice. So what I was trying to say, like, really is like with those flat stats, it's really good because you essentially get the 80 points from here, followed by getting the remaining of the accuracy into your banner, and that's a 4-star, mind you. That's a 4-star. So if we go to, I don't know if I have a 6-star accuracy banner, but here's a good one. Like this one's 5-star, 78, or over 214. But then you'll be able to focus on just the banner and then the neck piece on having the remainder of the accuracy, guys, and that should put you over 200, which is a really good thing. So that's why a lot of people focus on accuracy and you get the most point of it. But if you're trying to be efficient in this game, like you're trying to farm to get more champions and stuff, you could do something similar to my build where it basically you focus on the crit damage to kind of get more output, and then you focus on the attack based on whatever. If you have a if you have a void farmer, that's awesome because their affinity is not weak to anything. If you have a spirit farmer, magic, whatever it is, but essentially the gist would be that you would want to put points in attack and crit damage to help them get over the edge if they're not able to kill things in one shot. So that's kind of what I did. I still make it a priority. Resist is important. Now I'm just focusing heavily on accuracy because I got a legit farmer. But other than that, and then also like when I was doing Spider, like I say it in the little clip, I was giving defense for Infernal Baroness because she was tanking for us, and she's a force character for Spider 20. So there's like things like that you can do to really pay attention, guys, when it comes to doing those type of things. So let me let the remainder of the video run out, and I will catch you guys next time. Definitely be sure to subscribe, leave some comments, let me know what you guys want to know. I definitely love hearing from you guys. You guys absolutely rock, but don't fall necessarily into the cookie cutter build that a lot of people will kind of tell you. It's okay to kind of go for accuracy because it really helps with arena insanely, because that's essentially how you're going to be getting this quicker. You're going to be filling up these points quicker by doing that. But if you do need to put points to kind of get more characters up there quickly, going crit damage and attack based on whatever your farming character is really good. If you're having issues tanking, like say on Spider 20 and you have a Force Affinity, Infernal Baroness, going in down this tier is not too shabby. Just keep in mind what wall check you're trying to pass over or what you're trying to optimize in. But then once you get past that wall check, like now I don't have an issue with Spider 20. I go back to grinding on accuracy, guys. And then after that, I'll be focusing a little more heavily on resist because it's kind of like the same idea where resist helps in arena really good for resisting moves of not being stunned by enemies and things like that. So just really quick, that was what I wanted to do as a discussion. Like, it's really simple to get kind of lost on what you should be doing for Great Hall. HP can be really good for tanking perspectives, but I felt like defense for Infernal Baroness was good because it was a defensive character. It kind of helps with damage and also mitigating damage. But that's kind of like my thought process, guys. It's not really like someone tells you, hey, do this, do this, do this, and then that's it. I'm giving you some of the points of why accuracy is good to build in and why resist is also good to build in the idea of the roll, like the rolls you get on items, and basically essentially also like how this helps you in arena to grind quicker, to be more dominant in that field. But the thing is, if you're trying to get stronger at farming, you would do things kind of like this to help you. If you're trying to get past Spider 20, because that's what you're having an issue. Building up a defense on, if you have a Force Affinity character similar to me, to kind of keep the person sustaining the damage would kind of help you get to past that point. Because then you can farm amulets and neck pieces and banners and things like that. So definitely be cognizant, I think is the word. I'm trying to use those $20 words. And I think that it's just be mindful of what you're using your points for. You have the guideline. Accuracy is super important. Resist is super important. But when you're trying to get past certain wall checks or be efficient in maybe certain things like farming or a certain type of build, definitely start putting some points in some areas to help you out if it's going to help a specific champion get you past that point. So yo guys, leave a comment, let me know what you guys think. I'll let the other thing, it kind of reiterates all this stuff that I'm talking about. I just wanted to put a little more emphasis on it because I really care about sharing the knowledge that I have to you guys, so then you guys can take it versus me telling you like, hey, this is how you should do it. I want to give you the knowledge why you should do certain things, and then I leave it up to your discretion, because at the end of the day, you're the raid player. You're gonna make that decision and you're gonna be like, this is what I'm gonna do. But at least I want to give you that information, that kind of help, so you guys have the guidance on you making those decisions at the end of the day, because I want you guys to get the most out of it and have some fun. Leave some comments, guys. I love hearing from you guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. Let's push to 1,000 subscribers on this new channel, and I will catch you guys later. See ya. Check this clip out. All right, guys, one thing I definitely do want to mention that I forgot to mention here is essentially, if we go back really quick, I definitely do want to talk about the Great Hall, guys. I am a little different from how I built my Great Hall, but I will explain why and how other people do it. I built the Great Hall putting a decent amount of points into accuracy, and a lot of people actually put all their points into accuracy first before putting into everything. I'll explain my position. My position is not really a arena specific oriented way, but it was more or less, if I'm at a wall, I use this to kind of get me past the wall, so or help me get further in the game quicker. So my perfect example, like I kind of mentioned, is I have my Bellower as my farmer, and I have him farming at 6 seconds. The reason that is not because he has great gear, because my Bellower didn't. What compensated for that was the crit damage that we put on Void here, and also the 4%, which you can't see because my camera, but it's 4%. You can kind of see here by the levels. Basically the 6% on the attack. This type of damage output helped my Bellower get to where he is. So I kind of used the Great Hall to get me past certain sections in the game. I gave more defense in Force because I was trying to do Spider 20 with Baroness, and I needed the extra defense as a tank. But the usual build that people do is they try to get the accuracy all the way up, because it's beneficial to get those debuffs in Arena and also in Spider 20, and you know, all the late endgame dungeons. It's really good to have high accuracy, because then you land those moves and it helps with progression. So it is a good thing to actually focus solely on accuracy at times, but it's also good to kind of go in the idea of what you want or what you need at that time. That's the build and approach that I went. A lot of people want to focus solely on accuracy, and the way I see it, guys, to each their own. But I do want to emphasize that accuracy is super important when it comes to Arena, to making sure your moves land, and so is having resist, because you don't want their moves to land. So these are some of the key items that you're going to want to care about when you're doing Arena. So definitely be sure to try to prioritize them based on like what type of affinity characters you're using, whether you're using magic. I was using Kale a lot. Now I'm using Miscreated Monster, so it still works out. I'm using Scartorsis a lot, so it works out. And I definitely do have Madame Ceres, which also works out. And I'm also using other Void characters in dungeons, so that's why I use this. But definitely be sure to make accuracy a priority, guys, when dealing with the Great Hall. You do get your most bang for your buck here. You get 10 accuracy. 10 accuracy is a lot compared to like all these other percentages when it comes to stat wise, because really what you need for accuracy is around 200 to kind of be really good. And the fact that you're getting 10 off one level later on is actually fairly impressive. You get 80, so then that means you only need 120, so it helps with the other stat items when you don't need to have accuracy on your weapons, and you can just have them on your banner and neck pieces and stuff like that. So just keep that in mind when you're building the Arena, when you're doing Arena and you're building your Great Hall. Yeah, if you want to be like me and kind of put points in other things, just make sure that your accuracy is really high up on whatever you're focusing on, what characters you're utilizing. So that's the only other point I wanted to mention for sure. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, if this is your first time here and you're watching from YouTube, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you ever come to Twitch, definitely be sure to hit that follow button. Come join us on Discord. The link is below in the YouTube description. Also, last but not least, I want to say major shout outs to the sponsors. If you guys also wanted to financially support the stream, definitely be sure to check out that YouTube description below. There is a Patreon link. And if you can't support financially, don't worry guys, there's other ways you can actually show support. That's getting the word out, sharing the content, letting friends and loved ones know about this this channel. Tell them to come and hang out. Come join us on Discord. You will not regret it. It's the best community / family ever. It says it right there on the freaking board. Yo, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I love you guys so much, and I will catch you guys next time. Let me know in the comments below what you would like to see next, what you think about the video, and so on. I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.